How you doing? I'm Darren with Kickin Barbecue. If this is your first time to the channel, then welcome. If you've been here before, then welcome back. Today, we're talking beer can chicken. I absolutely love beer can chicken. I also love spatchcock chicken. There's always an argument as to over which one's better. I think they're both delicious, and I think you should cook it however you like it. Now, today, we're going to be using the old Busch Light Apple. This is a limited edition beer. It's absolutely one of my favorites. I got 10 cases in the garage, so I figured I could spare half a can in order to shoot this video. I'm really looking forward to this. This is a great beer. And yeah, so you can see I drank half and popped the top off. So I'm gonna get that in my trusty old beer can chicken holder. I'll have a link down below. You can get these on Amazon or a lot of places. Now the rub we're gonna be using today is the Cock-A-Doodle Brew beer can chicken rub from PS Seasonings. I tried this on just some chicken breast. It's absolutely delicious. It's got a really nice sweetness to it, but also a little bit of smokiness to it. It's going to be absolutely awesome. I just transferred some into the shaker just for easy application. I'll have a link down below with a discount code if you're interested in checking this out. Now, beer can chicken is really delicious. It's super easy. You know, you can start it off at 225 degrees for an hour just to get some good smoke on there, or you can just run it at 325 degrees and let it go. It's a quicker cook. That's what I'm going to be doing today. And the reason I'm doing that is because I'm using Kickin Pellets 100% cherry blend pellets, black cherry blend pellets, and they smoke really good even at higher temps, so I don't need that slow start just to get the smoke flavor on it. Plus, poultry really absorbs smoke well, so it's easy to over smoke. So we're going to be cooking on the Pellet Pro 2300 vertical today, and this is going to be absolutely delicious. So let's bring you in and show you how we're going to prep this Busch Light Apple beer can chicken. All right, guys, so in order to prep our beer can chicken here, you can see I got the chicken out of the package and kind of just patted dry the skin. So all we're going to be doing is just getting some olive oil on the skin, just so we have a binder for our rub to stick to. And you don't need to go heavy, you just need a little bit on there. So we're going to go ahead and get this chicken rubbed down. And now that we have our chicken rubbed down, I like to start on the back side, and we're just going to go ahead and give it some nice seasoning on here. Make sure we get a kind of an even application all throughout. Want to get under the wings here. And this stuff smells absolutely wonderful. Like I said, I tried it on just some regular old chicken, and it is delicious. So we'll go ahead and get that all seasoned up there. Just go ahead and press that in. That's looking really good. And then another thing I like to do is I like to go ahead and grab the chicken and just sprinkle a little bit inside too, so we can get a little flavor inside. And I also like to hit the beer with it too, just to get a little seasoning in there. Now that we have our back side seasoned, we'll flip it over. We're gonna hit our front side. Just make sure we get a nice application on there. Get our legs. That's looking really good. We'll get the top. And there we go. We got our beer can chicken all seasoned up. If you want to, you can actually peel back some of the skin and get under there. I'm not worried about it today, just because I know this is going to be delicious as is. And then what you want to do is you want to go ahead and take your beer can chicken holder. Make sure you got your beer in there. And we're just going to go ahead and get this on. And then one thing I like to do too is I like to kind of tuck these wings back here. So we'll go ahead and do that. So you just tuck them back like that. And now that we got the chicken on there, you can touch up any of the seasoning spots that got messed up when you put it on here. So we'll go ahead and do that now. All right, and that is our beer can chicken. It's looking absolutely delicious already. It smells wonderful. So I'm going to meet you guys outside at the Pellet Pro 2300. Before we get it out on the smoker though, I did want to mention I'm going to be go ahead and getting a probe in here just so I can monitor the cook. I'm using my ThermoWorks smoke today to monitor the cook. And I'm actually trying out their new needle probe. You can see it's very thin and I really like that. So we're just going to be going down here into the breast, the thickest part of the breast. And then obviously we'll be double checking our temperatures with our instant read thermometer. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and set this up to alert at 165 degrees. I'll be able to monitor it inside with my wireless remote, and I'll have links for all this stuff down below if you're interested in picking one of these up. These are a solid unit, magnets on the back, and you also have a nice stand. So But I'm really excited about this needle probe. It really works well. So like I said, links down below if you want to check them out. Go for it, and let's meet you outside at the Pellet Pro 2300. All right, guys, you can see we have our beer can chicken on our Pellet Pro. We got some good smoke rolling from 100% black cherry pellets from Kickin pellets. Now we're just gonna let this thing smoke away until our probe alarm goes off at 165 degrees, and then we'll check it. So I'll let you know how long it's been, and we'll see you guys at 165 degrees. All right, guys, so it has been approximately 2 hours. You can see our chicken looks phenomenal. It smells delicious. I can actually really smell that Busch Light Apple coming through, and I really like that. We got beautiful skin on here. I probed it with a secondary probe with my MK4. It's reading perfectly in the breast, reading about 165, and it's reading about 192 degrees in the thighs, which is perfect because that's darker meat. It can handle the heat due to the higher fat content. So I'm gonna get this inside. We're gonna let it rest for approximately 10 minutes, and then we'll slice into it and see how we did. So I will see you guys during the taste test. All right, guys, we've gone ahead and let our beer can chicken rest. It smells absolutely wonderful. I mean, it smells like apples in here, and this bird looks absolutely delicious. And if you listen, we got nice crispy skin, which is always a plus when you're cooking chicken. And we got that by cooking at 325 degrees. Got that nice high heat. We also have a nice smell of the Kickin pellets, 100% black cherry blend pellets. It smells absolutely wonderful. I can't wait to try this anymore. I'm gonna bring you in while I go ahead and slice into this so you can kind of see how it looks and how juicy it is. So let's bring you in and show you how we're gonna slice into this bird and give it a taste test. Now, if you look, you can see all this juice on here. That's not overflow from the beer. That is actually juice from the bird from letting it rest. And again, nice crispy skin. I can't wait to try this out. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna gently go ahead and get this bird out of there. And it does like to sometimes stick to the can, so be careful here when you're pulling it out. You, number one, don't want to spill hot beer everywhere. And number two, you don't want to drop your chicken. So we're just gonna go ahead and get this out. Go ahead and see there, we still got some liquid in there. Just set that off to the side. Get this bird set down. And today I am using my Dalstrong Quantum Series blade. I absolutely love this blade. I'm gonna go ahead and slice into it, but I just want to talk about the Dalstrong series of knives here a little bit. I absolutely love them. I switched over to them not too long ago, and they really do have a knife for anyone's budget. I really like their Shogun series, but these Quantum series are absolutely phenomenal. I have their paring knife too. It is extremely sharp, so I highly recommend you go and check it out. I'll have a link down below. Like I said, they have a blade for every budget, and this one is really, really nice. So enough yapping, let's go ahead and slice into this bird. I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of take this down right here, and that just kind of comes off. Got a nice thigh. Look at all that juice in there. I mean, that looks absolutely phenomenal. So I'll find that center bone. I'm just gonna kind of slice through here and just cut that off. Nice looking breast there. We'll take that wing off in a second. But man, that looks absolutely awesome. Nice and juicy still. Let's go ahead and take that wing off. That looks awesome. So let's go ahead and slice into it. Knife just cuts like butter. Oh yeah, absolutely juicy. I cannot wait to try this. So I'm gonna go ahead and set this off to the side because I got some other plans with this chicken. So we're gonna go ahead and just try the breast today. Like I said, extremely juicy, absolutely tender. I mean, look how easy that falls apart. So enough talking. I'm gonna bring you out and we're gonna go in for this taste test. All right, guys, got a piece of this breast here. I'm gonna go ahead and get it in some of the juice. I'm really excited to try that PS Seasoning Cock-A-Doodle Brew on here, the beer can chicken rub, and this looks absolutely delicious. So cheers. This is one of the best chickens I've cooked in a very long time. Now, of course, the apple flavor from the beer doesn't come through, but this is some extremely juicy chicken, and I mean, it is extremely tender. The PS Seasonings Cock-A-Doodle Brew Rub is lights out on this. I mean, this is fantastic. You pair that with the Busch Light Apple beer, tenderizing the meat, getting some of that steam in there, and then also the Kickin pellets, 100% black cherry blend pellets. This is a lights out recipe. I highly recommend this. I'm gonna slice me off another piece. And this juice on the cutting board is just awesome to dip this in. I mean, wow. I mean, look how tender that is. You can just go ahead and just pretty much shred it as is. Guys, like I said, this is one of the best chickens I've cooked in a very, very long time. I will 100% be cooking this recipe again, and I highly recommend that you give it a shot yourself. You will not be disappointed. Now, I know a lot of people out there say, it doesn't really matter, beer can chicken doesn't really do anything. At the end of the day, cook your food how you like it. You paid for it, you bought it, you're the one spending the time, putting the love and effort into this. Cook it the way you want it, because at the end of the day, that is all that matters. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to like, subscribe, ring that bell, stay safe, and we will see you next time.